Hey YouTube, this is Wyman Jr. and I'm just going to show you today my Benelli SuperNova. It says Benelli on this side and SuperNova on the other side. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? Benelli SuperNova. This is a pump action synthetic 28-inch barrel. As you can see, it is not loaded. Nothing in there. Nothing for you safety freaks. Nothing at all. Alright, let's start off with the modifications that I've done to this. I've added the rifle cloth sling, rubberized infused with the nylon or synthetic, nylon together. Swivel points, pretty nice actually. Adjustment on the bottom, and it's adjustable on the top too, but only about 2 inches or so, not that much. And then let's go to the back. We have a buttstock 5 shell holder, as you can see here, by Alien. You get it off like for $5, $7 like that. Works great. Had it for a while. Alright, then we're gonna move to the NORAD component extension tube. This is a 3-piece construction. So you got the locking bolt, the locking nut right here, threaded 2 different ways. The bottom, the midway and the bottom is actually threaded for the Benelli, and the top, middle to the top is threaded for the tube. So it's double threaded. And then you got the tube itself all the way as anodized aluminum, I believe. And then you got the end cap right here. I don't know if you can see it. The end cap. And you got the hole at the end. Don't know what that hole is going to be for, but whatever. And then we have a easy hit fiber optic sight, 5" by 3mm, and it's green. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's green. It's perfect. And then last but not least, we got a delete mid bead. It's screwed on, not tapped. So if you guys are just wondering if it's tapped or screwed, it's screwed on. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to zoom that much. Alright. Some features about the Benelli. Like I said, this is 28-inch pump action shotgun, synthetic, and let's talk about the SuperNova. Actually comes with a recoil pad, the comfort tech system, and a bigger safety and fire switch from the Nova. Other than that, I believe both of them do shoot 3¼ inch. But let's see. So you got the comfort tech system that actually runs diagonal, like right there. It's actually cut through the whole buttstock itself, so that every single triangle you see, it's actually rubber. And you got a cheek rest about 5.5 inches or 4.5 inches on top, and the design actually carries on throughout the other side. Right. And then the handle, I guess rigid, or I don't know how you'd say that. I don't know. Pretty nice. Bumps or serrations, however you want to call it. Let's move on to the trigger. The trigger is actually a drop out assembly, so just take out the 2 pins and it's out. So you use the cap from the Benelli, punch it out. And you go on the other side, you pull them out. You could actually use the first one to punch out the second one. Oops. Oopsies. And now it comes to trigger assembly. Easy as that. I have a Remington and I have messed with the Mossberg. It's more complicated than them, but I mean it's almost the same thing, but this one just drops out really easy. And I know with the Remington you have to do some like fiddling around with the shot, well, the release shots from the forend, but just the basics. Hammer, lock and feed ramp, that's about it. I mean, simple as that. It takes out like that. Alright, I guess once I have this I can show you the bolts. Oh, I forgot to mention that that design from the SuperNova is actually a tad bigger than the Nova. Also the safety and fire button is a tad bigger. You could actually feel the difference. For me, gloves, I'd fit perfect. For other big people, I wouldn't fit so perfect, but I guess. Alright, now I'm gonna go on to the bolts. Alright. I'm just showing the disassembly, like the features of disassembling it, but this isn't the correct way to disassemble it, just if y'all know, right? The bolt is actually a rotating bolt lug, however you want to call it. It actually rotates compared to like the Remington, Mossbergs, or all the other line. They do not rotate. I've actually found this feature reduces jams inside whenever you're cocking it on the pump shotguns. Very smooth. Hadn't had any problems with it. You want to get the firing pin out. There's a retaining pin, firing pin retainer. Hold the firing pin down, pull the pin out, release the firing pin. Out comes your firing pin with the spring. Easy as that. As far as the bolt head, I believe it does not come out. I've tried before. I don't know, but that's how you take it out. Just two pieces, bang. Put it back together, compress it, retaining pin, firing pin, put it back together, voila. This shotgun has gone through probably 5,000, 2,000 rounds, roughly around there, and you can see the wear on that. Not so much wear at all. Still in good condition. Probably see the wear inside. Not as much wear. I don't know, the light might be too bright. Not as much wear. Alright. So this is a really nice feature. Rotating bolt head. And put it back together. Assembles pretty fast. Actually faster than assembles in the Remington. And this pin won't go back in. There we go. Alright. So we covered the buttstock all the way to the middle. Let's talk about the forend. Forend has the same serrations as the handle. I got to say like stripe serrations. Haven't had any problems with the grip. It works flawless, wet, dry, humid, you name it. To me, not a problem. Alright, you got a release button right here to extract the round that you have inside the chamber without cycling another round within the magazine tube. So let's say you shot a round, right, and then you would just cycle it, right, and the button is not engaged. But let's say you didn't want to, you shot around, but you don't want to use the next round that's coming out of the magazine tube, or you want to switch out the one inside the chamber, whatever the scenario is that. So you shot around or you release the round using the action release lever. You just push it down, and it actually, as you can see right there, it actually stops about a quarter, no, I would say like half an inch before it ejects around, so it actually prevents going back. So that's pushing the button down, see that? And then without pushing the button, I'll show you the different space actually goes back. See how it's less space now? How there's not. But if you push the button, how there's more space. Alright, I forgot about the action release lever, whatever you want to call it. It is on the right hand side, so benefits me because I'm a right-handed person. Safety is on the right hand side too, and the action release lever is on the right hand side, so it's easier for me to actually engage the safety action lever at the same time. Alright, moving on to, I guess, the barrel. 28-inch barrel, 2 3/4, 3-inch, and 3.5-inch. I believe it's chromed lined. I'm not too sure. If you guys that have a Benelli know if it's chrome lined or not, just let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's chrome lined. I'm not too sure though. Don't take my word for it. Alright, so then you got a swivel attachments, one right there. Let me take off the swivel. So what I do is unscrew it all the way, push, voila. Swivel attachment on the top where this is actually infused with the barrel, and then the other one is at the buttstock, as you know, over here in the back. Alright, pretty easy. And that's about it. Let me show you comparison between a Remington. This is an 870 Remington. Once again, oops, this one's loaded. This one stays beside my bed. That's why. Now it's unloaded on safety. Alright, this is a Remington 870. Let's go back a little bit. And this is a Benelli on the top. As far as reliability issues, if you decide to go with the pump shotgun, I would really recommend a Benelli rather than a Mossberg or a Remington, because I've shot this. I barely got this one actually, and it has less than 500 rounds, and it's already jamming on me when you cock it back. But as far as reliability, I would really recommend the Benelli, even though it costs like about anywhere from $50 to another $200 or $100, depending where you live, because it's really nice. The downfalls, aftermarket accessories, and the weight. If you're looking for something light, Remington's actually around. This one's a 23-inch barrel, CNC machined receiver, pump shotgun, nothing on it. It weighs in like about 6 1/4, and my Benelli actually weighs in like about 7 or 8 pounds, which you could actually feel the difference on. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a pump, I would recommend the Benelli over the Remington or Mossberg line if you guys are looking for one. But if you guys are looking for price, something just to mess around with, by all means go with the Mossberg or Remington. And then yeah, I mean, you're looking for price, right? But this one is 870 Express Super Magnum, so it shoots a 3 1/4 inch. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or need to know anything else, I'll be happy to give you all the video, probably disassembling it. But other than disassembling the Benelli, it's easy as that. I mean, just drop down the trigger, take out the cap, undo the barrel, and that's it. As fast as that. Alright, I'll be posting another couple videos soon about the Remington and some other products that I recently got. Alright, thanks for watching.